Hey everyone, okay, so in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about Mary Poppins Returns. Disney is actually making a sequel to Walt Disney's classic film Mary Poppins. Oh man, you guys, I don't know, I'm so hesitant about this project. I'm so hesitant about it because I feel like Mary Poppins is like, well it is, it's like a perfect movie. And the music and everything about that film resonated with me so strongly, and it's flawless in so many ways, and I'm really nervous about Disney going in there and trying to mess with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though it's a sequel, I mean, they're not destroying the original film. It's not like George Lucas going into the Star Wars films and like putting CGI characters in there and stuff. They're not doing that. But just the idea that they're making another Mary Poppins film, and it's not going to be Julie Andrews, and it's not going to be the Sherman Brothers, I don't know. It really kind of bums me out. But I don't know. Here's the thing. Disney released like a promotional picture of Emily Blunt as Mary Poppins. You really can't see her too much, but she's kind of like, it's from the back, and you see her with the little hat and the outfit and the bag. You know, she looks good. She does. She looks good. And if any actress can pull off Mary Poppins, it's Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt is an amazing actress. Really talented woman. Now, the music for Mary Poppins Returns is done by Lin-Manuel, who does Hamilton, and he recently did the Moana soundtrack for Disney. Now, again, I'm going to tread on some real controversial territory here. I am not a huge fan of Moana the film or Moana the soundtrack, and I'm so sorry, you guys. I know there's a lot of Moana fans out there. I don't hate it, but man, some of the music in that movie, can we just be completely honest with ourselves? It was rough. It was rough. The crab song, I appreciate what they were trying to do. I think they were trying to do like a David Bowie like tribute, but I wasn't feeling it. It was kind of cringy, kind of cringeworthy to me, the crab song. And I'm sorry, the You're Welcome song. I know a lot of people love You're Welcome from Moana. I really don't like that song. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the rock or if it's the lyrics or if it's both. I really don't know. That song is really cheesy and just it's terrible in my opinion. So the fact that a lot of the music in Moana was really hit and miss, it makes me nervous for Mary Poppins Returns. Mary Poppins, the original film, had the Sherman Brothers, the legendary Sherman Brothers, doing the music. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, Chim Chimery. These are iconic songs, and to go in there and try to follow that is such an enormous task. And I really do not envy Lin-Manuel for actually having to do that. I mean, it's going to be such an enormous task. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, part of me is kind of like, yeah, it's cool that Disney's continuing the Mary Poppins legacy and making another film. And kind of like the live-action remakes of the animated films, this new sequel for Mary Poppins will shed new attention towards the old film, which I'm always down for. I'm always appreciative to that. You'll see that right now with Beauty and the Beast. The new Beauty and the Beast movie is really putting Beauty and the Beast, the animated film, in the spotlight. We're seeing a lot more walk-around characters at Disneyland and Disney World for Beauty and the Beast. People are talking about the animated film a whole lot more right now because of the upcoming live-action movie. So in that regard, I'm really glad they're making a Mary Poppins sequel, because it will bring, without a doubt, more attention to the classic movie. And that gets more kids watching it, more people that are younger that maybe aren't familiar with that movie. It'll bring them into the fold. So I appreciate that. That's a positive thing. I love it. Great. I'm just worried that the next movie, the sequel, will not live up to the original, and it's a really tough act to follow. And Lin-Manuel is a talented guy. Okay, he's talented. I'd even go as far as to say he's a brilliant songwriter. Okay, I think Lin-Manuel is brilliant. Okay, but we're talking about Mary Poppins, and you're following the Sherman brothers and their work. That's a really hard thing to follow. And like I said before, I wasn't a real big fan of Lin-Manuel's approach to Moana. I just wasn't. I really didn't love all the music there. I actually liked the Frozen soundtrack a whole lot more than the Moana soundtrack. I know, I'm probably going to get a ton of heat. You guys are going to comment me and tell me how crazy I am. But I did. I liked a lot of the Frozen songs a whole lot more than a lot of the Moana songs. So I am nervous about Mary Poppins Returns. I hope it's a fantastic film. I hope that it blows us away. I hope that it brings a lot of attention to the original film. I hope a lot of the younger kids that haven't seen the original Mary Poppins, they go back and watch that original film because of this new movie. I think that's definitely a good thing, and it brings more attention to that original film. Great, love it. But Emily Blunt, you have an enormous task on your hands following Julie Andrews, the Disney goddess, the Disney queen. I don't even know how you do that, but she's going to have to do it. I don't know. I really don't. But there's a lot going on here between Emily Blunt, the music, and all this stuff. I don't know how they're going to pull it off. I really hope they do. I hope this Mary Poppins sequel is amazing. I hope it does honor to the original. I hope it's a worthy sequel to that legendary film that Walt himself was so proud of, and that he worked so hard to get the rights to. I mean, if you ever saw Saving Mr. Banks, you'd see how much work Walt Disney put into even getting the rights to making that film. So this is a big movie, Mary Poppins Returns. I really hope that it blows us away. I hope it does Walt proud. I hope it does all of us proud as Disney fans, and I hope it does Julie Andrews proud. I'm rooting for it. I really am. I'm rooting for it. I'm hoping for the best. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous because I have such a passion and such a love for the original film. It's really hard to imagine anything following those footsteps. But link in the description below. I linked the picture of Emily Blunt in her Mary Poppins getup, and this is official, promotional picture from Disney. So it's legit. So this movie's happening. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Am I being too much of a Disney purist here with the Mary Poppins? Am I going too far with being a little nervous in regards to the sequel, or do you agree with me? Is it something that makes you a little nervous as well? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe. I do a ton of Disney content all the time. Thank you so much, and have a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious day. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.